too.
Never that.
I feel some type of way. Things though.
For some reason, y'all think it's a game to a nigga bring them things out.
Ain't been
I
there.
got a problem, I'ma let the nigga know. I be on a mission, the nigga shit I already know. I ain't like none of them niggas, I'ma bring it to them though. Time to get it in, my nigga, I'm coming.
Train the gut.
I'm the real soldier, the gangster, the nigga, let it go. I be outside with them niggas that never fuck.
Let them
know that you ready, nigga, you gon' have to let me know. I run up in your crib and let about that freak up. Talking about you hood, nigga, you know how I fucking be. I be with them niggas acting like they really never be. Talking about you street nigga, you gon' have to show me. Hit you with that shit you ain't never seen yet. Shit, I'm from Jersey, nigga, the real one you ain't really yet. Talking about that nigga, hollow crime. I know a bitch that'll come with a big strap, suck on the nigga, give him neck, you know. Just like that. Dog nigga, I been the nigga, you know me.
They don't know that.
Outside with niggas that never go be.
They don't go outside.
From the hood, Jersey, north side, double clip. Real gangster nigga, you know how this shit go.
Stay on my
shit. Used to go Z's up to get my whole fit. Real nigga, you know how this shit is get. But mama fell in love with the dick. And supply with the dick. So you know I give her the dick.
Sincere run this shit.
Hey, city that I go.
Act Ma run this shit.
I don't play no games. I'm from
Fort Worth
Jersey.
run this shit.
Stacking up that money too.
Jersey run this shit.
Get him. The way I move, she say I'm gangster by the way I do.
She already know.
Type of talking, you know I'ma keep it really true.
Keep it really true.
Hate on me for all this shit I really do. Getting to the money, buying houses. Let's keep it cool. Nigga wanna stop me, you gon' have to take me on my block.
I wish he would.
Ain't nothing like them nigga posted like a mailbox. I can bring that new out. I can bring a shotty too. AK the big thing, you know how I'ma really
they hating up.
A nigga gon' hate cause his bitch be really on my shit.
Dick.
She know I'm just God body. She know how this shit get.
5%.
I don't play the games they play. She know I'm in the whip, foreign style. You know the shit that they can never
that.
do.
I
She
keep
know me cause she know
that
how it's
shit.
gonna be.
BMO.
I'm that nigga, one hell of a G. Play the fourth like I'm that nigga.
V12.
Don't ever fuck with me when I walk up in the bitch. You know I'm
hell of a G.
They gonna always hate on me.
They gonna always hate on me.
But the bitch wait on me. She know I'm just one hell of a G.
One hell of a G.
One hell of a G.
What you tell me?
They wanna stop me. I'm not outside, but I'm really so cocky.
Like
I'm
Rocky.
like I'm Rocky.
They can't.
You already know.
You already know.
You already know.
You already know. You already know.
What it do, what it do? This your boy Gangsta Cat. You already know what time it is. I got the lowdown for the lowdown, and this is where the fuck it go down. Like, share, subscribe to the page because you don't want to miss all the latest shit, man. All the good celebrity gossip from the Bounce News. You know, #1 spot for on-air reactions and celebrity gossip. OMG, man. Do I got some news for y'all today, man? Now, everybody know that Enchanting has came to her demise, man. R.I.P. to Enchanting, dope artist, was signed with 1017, man. You know, and everybody know the curse on them 1017 artists. We got artists in jail. We got artists dead. I don't know what it is with Gucci Man artists, but that's the can't get right crew. Well, your girl Enchanting, man, she died yesterday, man. She was on life support and didn't make it, man. Now, a lot of people is saying in these streets that this shit ain't no coincidence. A lot of people is saying in these streets that this shit ain't no coincidence. They find it real weird how Enchanting supposedly came to kick it with her ex-boyfriend, Johnny D. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, now she in the hospital. There's people saying that your boy may have sacrificed his ex-girlfriend to get to the next level, man. That's what the word in the street is. Now, I'm trying to figure out, I don't know if he still had a policy on her when he was managing her. I don't know how this shit worked and what he did. But if you see your boy Johnny D looking a little bit more cleaner in a couple weeks than he did these last few weeks, then I think we can take the speculation off the motherfucking air. And we know he came up. Now, what I do find kind of strange is why every time somebody die, motherfuckers want to do an interview. I think that's like the craziest shit in the world. Niggas don't give no time for motherfucking grievance or nothing. This is the second manager that did an interview within 24 hours with a blogger after they motherfucking artist passed.
Because now's the time.
Rainwater did it with Mo3. Johnny D did it with Enchanting. But this is the thing that it's funny with this shit. She ain't seen a nigga in 3 years. Now she come back and visit with you. All of a sudden she visit with you and now she end up dead. People are gonna find that kind of strange.
Yeah, they'll find it kind of strange, especially they're gonna correlate that to what generally happens in the industry with these life insurance policies, because unfortunately that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Humanity and people are just completely different when they're motivated by money. You get what I'm saying? Like some evil things really go down. So could he have came around, no one has seen you in a long time, dropped her a hot package, had a policy on her? It's real simple. Why? Because people who are on these drugs don't never ask no questions. It's real easy. For example, if I'm a smoker and I pull up to a spot and people are smoking and they pull out a blunt, I'm smoking, right? I'm gonna hit the blunt. I didn't ask about no pre-roll blunt. I don't know what's in there, but I'm a smoker. So smokers ain't gonna ask the questions, where you get this from, where you get that, you know what I'm saying? Because they gonna get down and do it. So it's real easy to get them like that. Anybody who's got some type of sex, any types of addiction that you could feed on is a way that you go to get people. Look at old boy from back in the day. I feel like he was sent a hot pack, came up with the AIDS package and lost his life. People use that to get at you and get real close, and sometimes it's to your demise. But being that he was gone for so long, it's a fair enough speculation.
And this what people fail to realize. They was in a relationship. Not only was they in a relationship, he was her manager. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm your manager, Kasir, you ain't gotta go today. It's the last day, don't worry about it. So check this out. If I'm your manager and your manager got an insurance policy on you, Johnny D could have been paying that policy off every month for 3 years. For the last 36 months.
Why would you stop? Why would you stop paying the insurance?
Of course, my point exactly.
But that's for anybody. I mean, you don't just stop. If your intention was to put the policy on somebody, if you stop paying for the policy, it's non-existent.
Exactly.
Right.
And the whole key to these managers is the policy. That's what people fail to realize. Right. That's the number one payout. I get me an artist and put them on policy, because once you are my artist, you are an asset to my company. I can put you on a policy. Yeah, so I can put him on a policy. She might not even realize, even after she went to 1017, that she was still under a policy. I think people forget that you could be under more than one insurance policies. There could be 5 or 10 people out here with insurance policies on.
Yeah, you can't stop that. They got your information. They put you on a policy, especially if you're working underneath them, even more so. So even though you moved and shifted, they were dating. So who knows what was said? You know, it gets convoluted because you have to remember somebody's going to ask questions. Mm-hmm. Somebody always asks questions. But we sitting here asking them, those people are the first ones to ask questions. And they're going to sit you down and say, well, sir, you've been gone for 3 years.
And she ain't been in your presence. Now she come in your presence. And that we know you got a policy on her because you was their manager. And now she in your presence for the first time in 3 years.
What's the motive? I mean, it's just like when you come home and find a husband and wife that just met. What's the motive here? What's going on? They got to get down to something.
And his words out of his mouth, his quote words out of his mouth is that she died over withdrawal. So he's trying to make it seem like she didn't die off of being OD'd. She died that she was withdrawn. But my thing is, so she withdrawn when she got with you.
Right. So you have to think of the sequence of events and how quickly you go through a withdrawal. You know that people who are drug addicts, and I'm saying this in the intention that she was desperately an addict. Mm-hmm. This is a codependent thing where she's taking this multiple times per day. This is not a party drug. You know what I'm saying? It's sometimes, anytime. So if she's having to come down and her body goes into shock, that means she's doing a lot of freaking drugs.
And
just to manage,
and then
right?
one day
so
though.
So now this one day she decides to stop.
For you? So like there was so basically yeah. So what you that don't make no. So what you telling me? You telling me she decided to 3 years later come back and kick it with you in Fort Worth or something,
right.
And then on this day, oh, I'm not gonna do no drugs, right?
You would do if you're a person that's using and you're used to you got and I'm saying it like that because I'm not just talking about people that's using it. If you're talking about somebody's body going into a whole different phase of recovering and trying to kick out a drug, that means that there's a whole lot within your system.
And so, she wouldn't be around
this
you.
day that you run into somebody you hadn't seen in the past 3 years, you're generally what? If it's a good situation, happy, you're excited. You're probably going to use more than you're going to say, I'm not going to use today. Exactly,
because you're kicking it with somebody you used to be in a relationship.
Right.
I'm pretty sure
Nobody knows that when they're last time.
I'm pretty sure 3 years ago they were using together.
Exactly.
When you look at his pictures from 3 years ago, Johnny D was a lot skinnier back then. He looked like he was a user. The nigga looked like Solo Lucci back then.
Probably.
He did. He was as skinny as Solo Lucci.
I think a person, when you're in a relationship with a person, I mean, it is very hard. Those people tend to do things together. That's just how it happens. Yeah. Now, I'm not saying that he could have been as much as she is, or vice versa, whatever the case may be. But you tend to do something together. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You just you know it's there. You know what I'm saying? You know that's what the person's habit is.
For all you know, he could have been selling it. Like niggas making money, he around it. My nigga, he's also a producer. He's not only a manager, he's a producer.
I've known a lot of those.
So he's
your man sells and
access. So he for all you know, she got access. He a Fort Worth stop 6 nigga. You see what I'm saying? So for all you know, he pitching it, he getting rid of it, doing what he's doing, but at the same time, he getting high off his same supply. But one thing I know is he's a businessman. He ain't no dummy. Right. So when he had Enchanting on his team, when she ended up getting signed with Gucci Man, she ended up basically leaving him. That don't mean he didn't have his business paperwork right where they had to pay him. I'm pretty sure they had to come out of pocket. Right. And that don't mean he wasn't sitting back saying to himself, well, bitch, I still got this insurance policy. You don't end up dead.
Come on,
don't get knocked off. And I know you do mad coke. I know you out there. Just know I got this policy.
So y'all not married? You know what I'm saying? Nope. You got a policy on her. Why? Because she's doing business with you,
she was doing business with you.
Right. So other than that, what are you
waiting for?
What you wait for? Something to happen, right? Mm-hmm. Because usually we see it, we pay more attention to it when we start seeing artists that start speaking out vocally more about politics, the world, or things like that. Or when you have rappers that are reckless in the street and they're gang violent, you know what I'm saying? The business loves to put insurance policies on you people.
They have to.
But no, I'm saying it's gonna happen regardless.
I know, but
when you have even more of an incentive, it's like a quick.
But different people. But people don't. What people fail to realize is called key insurance. They have to. Yeah. Once you become an employee of somebody's business, it don't matter if that's a manager. It don't matter if it's a record label. It don't matter if it's working at Winco or Walmart. The company will put company insurance on you.
Right.
Every corporation
that files off their taxes and wants to be paid and compensated for the amount of employees. Because remember, the more employees you have, the bigger and bigger these corporations get. You go from mom and pop to Walmart-sized corporates that are all. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So a Walmart, you definitely have a
key insurance. A lot of them do.
Right. Just be working for mom's diner, you're not going to.
They are.
Yeah, well, okay, that's fair too, because they're going to make sure that
they're going to make sure they're covered as a business. As a business, that's their job to make sure that when you become an employee of their business, is to cover them. Because if something happens to you and you die, guess what? I lose out at my job because now I got to replace somebody to work for me.
And that's
why every company always say, oh, we're willing to give $10,000 to your
they give you their own policy,
their own amount money to your death. Why? Because they already have a policy cashed out on you.
You be like, oh, thank you.
You be thinking they giving you something for free. No, they already cashed out on you for $100,000.
Right. So they breaking you off.
So they breaking you off with a little something. But really, they owe you a whole lot because, nigga, you don't even know the whole time you was working for Rosa Cafe. Rosa Cafe had their life insurance policy on you. You die, Rosa Cafe get paid. You know how many companies got paid off the death of their employees? It's been happening forever.
It's forever because that's called business. And the thing about it is that you can't fault anybody when you don't know this type of stuff.
Yeah, when you don't know,
because it doesn't pay to be ignorant. You lose so much when you don't know or you don't expose yourself to these things. Like when you say, hey, I want to be a rapper, then the first thing you really need to start learning is business. And I know it's hard. It's not the same thing that people are thinking when they got a pen and a paper. But if you trying to transition from the street to the boardroom and make some real money, then you're going to have to learn how to protect yourself. And protecting yourself is not by carrying a gun or a knife anymore. It's by learning how to read properly before you sign your name, getting the appropriate people to be behind you. That's business, and that's how you protect yourself. And those people that are still in the industry surviving, they learn that shit. they made it out of the trenches. You get what I'm saying? Because you have elders who are still running
but they know.
And they done went through a whole lot of stuff. So you newbies ain't even getting to past the threshold because y'all keep
you don't even realize when it's time to bow out. Like Lil Wayne said, why you think niggas ain't heard from Lil Wayne in so long? Because Lil Wayne said out his own mouth, when they tried to take me out on that tour bus in Atlanta, he knew right then and there it was time to get out the business because now they ready to cash out on you.
They ready to cash out, and you gotta keep that. It's just like
you gotta know when they ready to cash out. And like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if he took the opportunity and said, "Yo, now I got her. Now I can do what I want to her because she got dropped from 1017. Now she coming back, want to chill with me. Well, guess what? Now it's time to give her this hot pack. Why? Because if she OD, she slip off, I'm about to get paid.
Right, and people know she do it anyway, so it's not going to be so far-fetched. Now, if she was never a user of anything, never touched any type of drugs, that would be different. Kind of
bro, he made a
but you know that if I give this is going to get used, right? So it's real easy to
no, she gonna use it.
Right, it's real easy to be like that was a habit.
And it's real easy to throw more fentanyl in it than cocaine. Now she don't even realize that she thinks she hitting the cocaine and it's mixed with a whole bunch of fentanyl in that bitch. Come on, it's Fort Worth, my nigga. But it's not I don't believe anything being a coincidence. It's not a coincidence that all of a sudden, my nigga, she come back and chill with this nigga for the first time in 3 years, and now she laying in the hospital dead on life support. And this nigga in the hospital. First of all, she didn't even fuck with you no more. Why are you in the hospital with her? She didn't fuck with you. That's like some shit where you break up with somebody 3 years ago. She got a new nigga. You told you in the hospital crying. Oh, I love you, bitch. Y'all niggas wasn't even together. That's why I be saying, watch niggas' motives. Because if you didn't love me when I was alive, nigga, don't be putting all these posts up talking about I love you, gangsta cat. Nigga, you ain't love me when I was a motherfucking live. Don't love me now. So I'm just peeping shit that's what's going on. And I ain't no dummy. So if you start seeing Johnny D broke ass around Fort Worth with new clothes, new chains, new cars, that nigga got paid off of her motherfucking death. Point blank, point simple. Ain't no and buts about it. That nigga about to get paid off of Enchanting death. That's why that crying video, that shit was whack as hell, man. Good morning, Trina. Good morning, Trina. You already know what time it is. That crying video was whack as shit. Don't believe that shit. That was the fakest video I seen in my motherfucking life. And then now look, even motherfucking niggas on Instagram is like, bro, you a fucking liar. Niggas on Instagram don't even believe this nigga. Niggas like, bro, you can't make me believe that she just died after seeing you this one weekend. Let's see this shit, y'all. Cause it's always after a nigga die, motherfuckers want to start posting shit. It's always after a motherfucker die, they want to start posting shit. Man, if you ain't love me when before I was dead, man, don't love me now, nigga. I don't play that type shit. Nigga, if you wasn't sending me motherfucking messages telling me you love me, nigga, don't tell me you love me now, nigga.
But you gotta start doing that when it's hot right now. Everybody's gonna be running her name, talking about this. So what usually happens, you get to tell a little bit of personal stories, run people to her music.
But if you was dating me or something and we stopped dating and you wasn't sending me text messages telling me you miss me, you love me, how you doing today, and we had no relationship in 3 years, nigga, don't get on the internet, start posting pictures of me and videos of me when we was together.
That was the same thing.
I hate when people do that.
You would have thought Asian Doll and old boy was fucking married.
You would have thought Asian Doll.
They had broke up. He was telling the world he hated her.
Yeah, you would think Asian Doll and King Von were together.
She came back after his death, and you would think that they had such the best relationship.
Mm-hmm. I hate that. That's what I don't like. That's what I don't like. That's what I don't like about death. A motherfucker die and the niggas will start acting like, oh, I love you. Oh my God, I can't believe you gone. I would have did anything for you, bitch. You wasn't gonna do anything for me, or you would have still been with me before I died. Don't wait until I'm here to tell me what you would have motherfucking did, nigga, because you wasn't doing nothing. That's why I said, like, for real, that shit facts. That shit real facts. But I guarantee you, my nigga, if you think for 1 minute a nigga ain't come up off of her death, you crazy, nigga. He probably gonna come up off the death more than the family. For all you know, the family probably don't even got a life insurance policy. It be a nigga who claim he fuck with you that got a life insurance policy and the family don't even got one on you, my nigga. I swear to God. So peep game. Let's peep this shit. Look what he say, my nigga. This is why I don't trust the nigga. This is what Johnny D say in the chat. This is why niggas don't trust him. Look what he said this shit 6 hours ago. Yeah, okay. 6 hours he said this shit, y'all. Look what Johnny D say 6 hours in his post. This is what he said, y'all. He said, I don't care how long I went without seeing her. Because when we first seen each other again months ago, we never stopped seeing each other. You see what I mean, my nigga? So she just linked back up with you months ago. And now she dead. Was you getting high with this girl months ago? So because you can't make me believe that you was trying to get her off the drugs. So now you want the world to believe that you was trying to get her off the drugs. And she died because she went through withdrawal. Nah, nigga. She died because you niggas was feeding her drugs. Y'all was fucking that little girl. Y'all was abusing that little girl. And y'all was using her up till she couldn't be used no more. Y'all was using her till she couldn't be used no more. Feeding her drugs. And y'all helped supply her death. Come on, man. You niggas is grimy. I don't understand how you niggas could even feed the woman you love drugs. That's what be killing me. How could you feed a woman you claim you love drugs? Like you want to see your girl doped up, my nigga? Like that's the type of shit you niggas be on? Y'all like seeing your girl doped up? I don't even like seeing my girl drunk. I don't even want to see my girl drunk, my nigga. So you telling me y'all like seeing your girls doped up and on that shit. Like, come on, B. So this nigga, people telling the nigga in his comments like, yo, my dude, how you really acting like you sad and you just link back up with her? So he letting the world know these last few couple months, my nigga, he been the one rocking with her. I've been in her life. So was you the one feeding her the drugs? Look, somebody in the comments said, was you with her when the incident happened? It's just a question because it's a YouTube video up already. You see what I'm saying? Niggas is already saying he was with her. And I believe he was with her. Hold on, let me see the replies. Was you with her when it happened? Let me see if he replied. He ain't gonna reply to that. Nah, he ain't gonna reply was he with her when it happened, man. See, you got to pay attention to these niggas. And the Chan was a very nice looking young lady, my nigga. But pay attention. She looked like she been dealing with addiction for a long time. Why? Because these niggas was feeding her drugs, my nigga. They was feeding her. At an early age, my nigga, she was being used and abused. At an early age, they was using this girl up. So let's be honest. You see what I'm saying?
And I'm down for you always. Katie, do you love me? Cause I want you and I need you. And I'm down for you always. Katie, do you love me? Cause I want you and I need you. And I'm down for you always.
You see what I'm saying? Hold up. Look at these comments, man. Niggas is like, bro. Hold up. It's one of these comments that I saw on here. Torch my ass. Ain't nobody give a fuck about no torch. Niggas trying to figure out how she die in your presence. That's what niggas want to know, man. It's your job to protect her. How she die in your presence? How she die in your presence, my nigga? You supposed to be protecting her. She wasn't even close to this nigga until she got back in his life 3 months ago. Y'all better pay attention. Y'all better pay attention. She wasn't even close to this nigga until she got back in his life 3 months ago after 3 years. After 3 years. Yeah, okay. Okay, y'all don't see what's going on? Like I said, I think I'm a little bit too woke. I'm a little bit too woke. Because this shit is easy to read through the lines, man. She ain't see you 3 years. You still had the insurance policy on her. Still had the insurance policy on her. Then all of a sudden, she gone. After she get back into your life, my nigga. Make it make sense. Insurance policy ain't went nowhere. You still in her life. 3 years later, she get back with you and you hit her with a hot pack. Come on, man. I know how this shit go. He hit her with a hot pack, y'all. She got hit with a hot pack. If anybody that don't know what a hot pack is, man, go watch Bullet. Go watch Bullet, man, with Tupac Shakur. They hit Enchanting with a hot pack. They knew she was going to die, man. You could look at that video when she crying, nigga. You could look at that video where he was fake crying. Man, that nigga was fake crying like a motherfucker. If you think that was real tears, if you think that was real tears, dog, you crazy. Them was not real tears. I know real tears when I see a nigga crying. And I know fake tears when I see a nigga acting. Yeah, she overdosed. Yeah, she overdosed, man. He gave her a hot pack. She ain't seen this nigga in 3 years. All of a sudden, she chilled with Johnny Dan, her ex-boyfriend, ex-manager. Start kicking it with this nigga again. And all of a sudden, she end up dead on that shit. Telling you, my nigga. He gave her a hot pack. He still had that insurance policy on her. He wanted to make his money. I know what's going on. I ain't no dummy. It's time to collect. What they say? What they say? When the Grim Reaper come to collect, man, you got to give him what's his. Johnny D came to collect, my nigga. He came to collect what the fuck belonged to him. He said, okay, you got away from me for 3 years. I let it ride. And then now he came to collect. When she came back home and she started fucking with this nigga again, came to collect, my nigga. Yeah, niggas is wild, bro. Niggas will do anything for $1. I'm telling you, I tell niggas all the time, when money is involved, niggas will do some crazy shit. We talking 200,000, 250,000. Niggas ain't shit. A nigga will give you a hot pack quicker than a motherfucker and know that you get hot. Oh yeah, she gonna smoke this shit up. Give her this hot pack real quick. We about to get paid. The whole casino gang about to come up. Nigga, we about to come up. We about to get a new studio. This what we gonna do. This what we gonna do. Yeah, that's what they do. That's exactly what they do, dog. She was a typical hood female. Everybody wanted to fuck. Everybody was running through her. She was getting high. Johnny D was getting high with her. The only difference was that she had more talent. You absolutely right. She had way more talent than them niggas, and she left them niggas. So imagine coming back 3 years later. You come back 3 years later, this nigga like, bitch, she probably didn't even know he still had an insurance policy on her. She probably didn't even know. I wouldn't be surprised if she didn't even know that he still had the insurance policy, y'all. She probably didn't even know that shit. See what I'm saying? Now nigga get on the internet and he want to show all the videos. He want to act like he loved us so much. My nigga, you did not have this much love for her, my nigga. Stop playing. Why do niggas do this? You did not have this much love for her. My nigga, you wasn't loving her like that. Because if you was, you would have been posting this shit a year ago. You would have been posting this shit 2 years ago. You would have been posting this shit 3 years ago. You would have been telling everybody all over the internet, I still love a Channing. I miss a Channing. I want to be with a Channing. You would have been saying this all over the internet. You would have been expressing your love for this woman before she died. If you gave a fuck about her. These niggas be faking and shaking. That's why niggas say they can't trust you niggas. This is one of the perfect reasons why niggas can't trust you niggas is because when a motherfucker living, niggas don't get their flowers. But when a motherfucker dead, you niggas come out the woodwork acting like you love somebody and you care this much. And oh my God, I can't believe you gone. And Enchanting, if I could talk to you just one more time. Man, you ain't give a fuck about that girl, man. You ain't give two shits about that girl, bro. If you gave a fuck about that girl, man, it'd be a totally different outcome. You wouldn't have been giving her drugs, nigga. You seen what CJ posted saying, I'm good, everybody, thank you for checking on me. Nigga act like he birthed the girl. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This nigga didn't even fuck with the girl. CJ didn't even fuck with her. That's why I say these niggas is trying to get clout off of this girl. It's crazy to me. CJ Casino did not know this girl fuck with her like that. Y'all wasn't kicking it, doing music together. Come on, these niggas act like this casino gang shit it is bigger than what it is, man. You niggas wasn't fucking with her like that. She was out there kicking it with Pooh Shiesty, Scar, and all them other niggas. Nigga, she was more hurt when Scar died than she was when all you other niggas. She didn't come back want to be in Fort Worth with you niggas. When she came back to Texas, she lived in Dallas, nigga. That tell you right there. When she came back to Texas, she was living in Dallas. She wasn't even living in Fort Worth no more. She got the fuck out of Fort Worth. She didn't give a fuck about Fort Worth. The only thing she did was come back and do a show. and do a video at Stop 6. She didn't give a fuck about them Fort Worth niggas. So for these niggas be acting like, a chanting, niggas, y'all niggas need to stop. Look at these rainbow niggas. Look, you telling me he didn't look like he was on that cocaine back then? He looked like he was on that shit back then too. Look, he looked like he was on that powder hard back then. That's why I say, it be the niggas that get they girls addicted, yo. It be the niggas that had a girl addicted and on that shit. She might have just wanted to do music. This nigga like, come on, baby, take this shit. Yeah, he looked slow and eye. That's why I said, look at him back then. He looked retarded as a motherfucker. You can't tell me that nigga wasn't the reason of her getting high. I ain't no dummy. He was the reason of all her problems. He created all her problems. He was the one giving her them drugs. He the one started her on that motherfucking road to motherfucking failure. Don't let these niggas fool you. They'll get on here when the motherfucker dead and be like, oh, I love her. She was the greatest thing to me. No, nigga, you helped kill her. You help supply her the habit, my nigga. Look at her. Look, both of them look like they on that shit. Look at her. She look like a little. And then first of all, let's also say this. Johnny D, let's also say this, bro. When you first started fucking with her, she was little. Get out my chat. When she started fucking with you, my nigga, she was little, my nigga. That's another thing. You think I don't peep game, my nigga? You was way older than her when she started fucking with you, my nigga. Way older. Bro, this girl looked like a little fucking kid back then. She looked like she had just got out of high school, my nigga, when you started fucking with her. Looked like you got her when she was a senior in high school and started manipulating her and taking advantage of her, bro. Like this girl looked like a little kid. Peep game, y'all. Look at this shit. Look at this shit.
Channing, get your shit.
Bro, he trying to give her a pregnancy test to take. He trying to see if she pregnant or not. So Johnny D was trying to see if Enchanting was pregnant at one point in time. Bro, the little girl looked like she was only just hit 17. She's look at her. Look at her, y'all. Look at her. Look how she dressed.
Channing, get your shit.
Bro, look how she dressed, y'all. You telling me I don't know what I'm talking about, bro? Look how she dressed, man. Look at her socks. Look at her pink socks. Look at her tights. Man, y'all niggas is nasty, man. Y'all niggas be going after these little ass kids, bro, when they kids trying to take advantage of these little girls, bro. Johnny D damn near in his 30s like me. Johnny D damn near almost 40. That nigga in his late 30s. He looked like when he first met this girl, he damn near was almost 30 and she was damn near in her early 20s. Like this nigga looked like she was fucking young as hell. She looked very young, my nigga, at the time. This nigga preyed on a little girl. Like, niggas don't want to tell the truth. I'm going to tell the truth, my nigga. I don't give a fuck. That nigga Johnny D was preying on a little ass girl at the time. She looked like she was just hit 17, just hit 18. This nigga Johnny D in his late 30s. He damn near touching 40 now. He looked like he was in his high 20s when he was fucking with a 16, 17-year-old little girl. Come on, man. She looked like she was 21 right here. He ain't seen her in 3 years. She 26 right now. He stopped fucking with her at 23. When she was 23, right? So he met her. He met her when she was 19. Exactly. He met her when she was 18, 19, my nigga. She was 18, 19 when he met the little girl. And he started fucking with the little girl straight out of high school. This nigga was damn near hitting 30. This nigga was damn near hitting 30, y'all. And he met the girl straight out of high school. He trying to give a little girl a pregnancy test. She's scared to take the test. She a little ass girl. Look.
Channing, get your shit.
Look at this shit. This shit is sad. That's a little girl. She didn't even do her braids.
Channing.
Bro, she didn't even do her braids properly, bro. This was a little fucking baby. Johnny D, you ought to be ashamed of yourself, bro. That was a little fucking baby. Typical hood female shit. Them niggas prey on females like that. It don't be love. It just be niggas using them girls as a trophy, putting them under their wig. Yeah. Nah, word up. That's exactly what he did. This is exactly what he did to this little girl.
Get your shit.
Look at her. Look at her. Look at this little girl, bro. Look at this little girl, y'all. Look at him. Look at this little girl. Look at this little girl. She was a little fucking girl, man. She was a little girl. And Johnny D looked like he was on that shit. You was on that shit back then, Johnny D. And look at her. She was a baby. She was a baby, nigga. You was fucking with a baby, my nigga. That's why I said, you niggas is clowns. Y'all niggas don't get no respect from me. This nigga had a baby, 19 years old. Looked like she was 18. Nigga, you damn near 29 years old, walking around with a little baby at the time. What, you like 33 now, Johnny D? Johnny D like 33 years old now, 32. Nigga, you was walking around with an 18-year-old little girl, 17-year-old little girl. Man, I wish a nigga would walk with my daughter like that. I wish you would take my daughter. You the reason that little girl on drugs, nigga. You the reason why that girl ain't here today. You started her fucking life out like this, nigga. He the reason. Look at this little girl taking advantage of that little girl, bro. Look at this little fucking baby. This was a baby, nigga. This was a baby, man. If you don't get your ass up out of here, that was a baby. Look, this nigga grown ass man. Stop playing, bro. Look, they just got back 2 weeks ago. This was 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. So she been with you for 2 weeks. And 2 weeks, after coming back and fucking with you in 2 weeks, she end up dead. Y'all better wake up. Y'all better wake up. Pay attention, y'all. Pay attention. She come back to Fort Worth and start fucking with your old ass again. And she end up dead. Y'all better pay attention, man. 2 weeks ago, he took this video and said, welcome back. 2 weeks ago, y'all. So it took only 2 weeks. 2 weeks for him to get her up out of there. It only took him 2 weeks to get her up out of there, y'all. This is what he said on this video 2 weeks ago. Welcome back to Texas. Welcome back at Enchanting. Told her to welcome back to Texas. He got her in the motherfucking downtown suite in the hotel. Got her in the hotel. You know they gonna get high. They gonna eat. They gonna fuck. Go back to what they did 3 years ago and get high. Pay attention, man. She look like she high in this video right here. She look like she high in this video. Look how she dropped that shit. Look how many times she dropped the food. Pay attention, y'all. You telling me she ain't high? She high right now. Pay attention, y'all. The first day she got back with that nigga, they high. Watch this. She high right now. Look at her. She high as a motherfucking kite. He had her high as hell. The first night she got back with the nigga, he had her high out her fucking mind. Look how high she is right now. Pay attention, y'all. Watch this. Watch when he bring her the food, how many times she dropped the food. That's called high. Look how high she is. Nigga, look, she high as shit. Watch this. Watch when he bring her the food. Watch this, y'all. Watch this. Watch this, yo. He high. He high. Now, look out. Bro, look, now watch this, y'all. Watch her drop the food. Look, she drop it. High as shit. Now watch, she gonna drop it again. Look, she gonna drop it again. She high as a motherfucker. Look, they both high as hell. So the first night they got back together, he got her high. And you telling me he not responsible for this shit? You telling me he not responsible for this shit? First day she get back with you, you got her high as hell? You niggas ain't shit. You niggas ain't shit, man. I don't like you niggas. That's why I don't like you niggas. You niggas ain't shit, man. She look like she moving in slow-mo. She so high. Look, Enchanting, look, he moving in slow-mo. Look how high he look. Look how high he look. He didn't know whether he wanted to put it on the table or give it to her. Look, she so high, she dropping it. Man, y'all better pay attention to this shit, man. You pay attention to this shit right here. High as a motherfucker. You can't make this shit up, y'all. You can't even make this shit up. Look, she don't even look right dancing. Look how she moving her arms and shit. That's why I said, bro, who you think responsible for her getting that hot pack? Trust me, she ain't going to get her own drugs. Trust me, my nigga, she ain't going to get her own drugs. He getting it for her. Man, she ain't kill herself over love. She ain't kill herself over love, nigga. She was over there chilling with this nigga. She was over there chilling with this nigga for the past 3 weeks. She ain't seen this nigga in 3 years. She ain't kill herself over love. She caught a hot pack and OD, nigga. She got hit with a hot pack and OD. They gave her a hot pack. Cocaine mixed with a whole lot of fucking fentanyl. She had more fentanyl in her pack than she had cocaine. They gave her a hot pack like they did on Bullet, and they killed her ass. Pay attention. They gave her a fucking hot pack. She high right now off that cocaine. Right now, that look, you can look, my nigga, I know what it look like when a nigga on that coke. Yeah, what love? She was chasing a high. Yeah. She was chasing a motherfucking high. Look at this shit. You can see it. Look at these niggas. They high as fuck. Them niggas high as fuck. Look, why she gonna drop it again? Look, she high as fuck. That's high. They was getting high together. Look, and he even said it out. He said it out his own mouth. Hood rat stuff. He even said it out his own mouth. Hood rat stuff. No, nigga, that's called high stuff. That's called when you get high off your own supply. It's called when you get high off your own supply. That's what that's called. That's called getting high off your own supply. He said that was step-on pills that she used to rap about. Pills. Yep, my nigga, pills go heavy in Fort Worth. Pills, all that shit mixed with fentanyl, all that shit the same. They put fentanyl on everything out here in Fort Worth. They put fentanyl on cocaine. They put fentanyl on pills. These niggas make their own pills out here. They press their own pills in Fort Worth. They got pressing machines and everything. They got pressing machines and everything out this bitch. These niggas be making their own pills. So I know for a fact, these niggas was high right here. If this don't say high, then what do? And this is the first day they got back together. Them niggas got high, fucked, and ate food. Them niggas got high, fucked, and ate. That's why I said, my nigga, all you got to do is pay attention. All you got to do is pay attention and you'll peep everything. Everything. This nigga was getting her fucked up. He was getting her fucked up. They was getting fucked up together, getting high. And this is what happened. What it do, Big L? Big L in the motherfucking building. So all I'm saying is pay attention who in your circle, man. Remember, I've been telling you niggas, the only niggas that can hurt you is the niggas close to you. Pay attention who you got around you, my nigga. Because I'm pretty sure she thought she was safe after hooking back up with this nigga. She thought he was going to make sure she was okay. Nah, nigga. Never go backwards. Yes, he made sure you was okay, all right? He made sure that you got high one last time and you ain't never came back from it. He made sure that bitch got high one last time and don't never come back for it. That's what he made sure she did. He said, I'm going to get this bitch high as hell within the time I'm with her and fuck her up. And now he want to tell the world it was withdrawal. So you want me to believe that she was withdrawing from drugs and that's why she died? No, nigga. So now he want the world to believe that he was trying to get her off of drugs. That's probably what he telling her family. He want her family to believe, he want the world to believe that she died from withdrawal and he was helping her get off of drugs. No, nigga. He was giving her drugs. Since she came back in his life 3 weeks ago, he was giving her drugs, feeding her drugs, trying to fuck up her mind. He was trying to get back in her good graces. He wanted to be the manager again. He wanted to be the boyfriend again. Pay attention. Pay attention. He wanted to force feed her drugs, fuck her, and put her right back under his wing, under his control that he lost 3 years ago. See, 3 years ago, that nigga lost control of an artist that he saw get signed to Gucci Mane, that he was putting his dick in. So imagine how he felt when he got the opportunity to get back in her good presence. Oh, bitch, we gonna do some cocaine. We gonna do this weed. We gonna get high as hell. I'm gonna make you love me again, bitch. You gonna love Johnny D again. You gonna love Johnny D again. Y'all pay attention, man. Pay attention. Can't nobody hurt you but the nigga that's around you. For real. Can't nobody hurt you but the nigga around you. And guess what? She wasn't hurt before she got back in this nigga presence. Pay attention. This whole 3 years, she was living good. She ain't OD. She ain't have no withdrawal attacks. But now she get back in this nigga life 3 weeks ago. Now she dead. Back in Fort Worth. Now she dead. Y'all niggas better pay attention. Pay attention. That nigga was giving her some of that hot pack. He gave her a hot pack. I guarantee you that when they done with her autopsy, they find fentanyl in her system. I put my house on it. I will bet my house that I guarantee you when her autopsy is done, they find fentanyl in her system. Large amounts. I guarantee you she have enough fentanyl in her system that she could have died instantly. Do you know how much fentanyl you got to have in your system to be on life support, my nigga? Do you know how much fentanyl you have to have in your system to be on life support? Them niggas gave her a whole fucking 8-ball, and it probably was all 90% fentanyl. That shit probably was only 10% cocaine. 90% of that shit probably was all fentanyl. They did that shit on purpose, y'all. And I wouldn't be surprised if there's an investigation into Johnny D. I'm telling you, my nigga, them cops, her family, it's gonna be an investigation into this because they know he gave her the drugs, my nigga. They ain't nobody stupid. Remember what I told you? It's about to be an investigation into Johnny D. Remember I said it first. My nigga. They about to come for Johnny D. They know that he gave her that pack. Remember I said it, y'all. If you think for 1 minute they don't know that she got the drugs from Johnny D. In the state of Texas, if you supply somebody with drugs and they die, nigga, you can go to jail. In the state of Texas, if you give somebody drugs and they die behind the drugs that you gave them, that you supplied them, you can go to jail for manslaughter. You can go to jail for manslaughter. I guarantee you, he going to jail. He supplied her the drugs, y'all. He gave her the drugs that killed her, took her life, and it was all fentanyl. Them niggas gave her a whole fentanyl pack. I ain't no stupid dummy, man. They gave that girl a whole fentanyl pack, y'all. That's fucked up. They gave that girl a whole fucking fentanyl pack. Yeah, that's how they do in Texas too. That's exactly how they do in Texas. If you give a motherfucker some drugs and they die behind it, you going to jail. If you give somebody some fucking drugs and they could prove that you gave it to them, you going to jail. Now, guess what they gonna do? They gonna go through her phone. They gonna go through her emails, her text messages. If they see any messages between her and Johnny D talking about drugs, or if they see a message where she told Johnny D to get some drugs, or can you bring me some drugs? Or if they see a message with Johnny D talking about, I got some good shit I'm about to bring over there, we about to get fucked up. Anything to that magnitude, oh, his ass is grass. His ass is grass. Please believe they going all through her phone records, text messages, every conversation that she had with that nigga. He was getting that little girl high. He was the first person to start getting that little girl high. That man was in his late 20s dating a little as 18, 19-year-old girl. He has problems. He's a predator. I wouldn't trust that nigga with my fucking, man, I wouldn't trust that nigga with nothing, bro. That nigga Johnny D is a predator. How the fuck you damn near in your late 20s and you was dating an 18-year-old, 19-year-old little ass girl? Taking advantage of little kids. Getting her drink, making her drink and drug. Having her drinking and drugging. And now you crying because she damn near was on life support and lost her life? Nigga, you are responsible for it, nigga. You was the one that set the motherfucking pavement down. You was the one that got her, started getting her high. You was the one that showed her how to fucking hit the pipe. That's why I say these niggas is something else, man. They something else, but we about to get the fuck up out of here, man. We've been rocking for an hour. I just wanted to touch on this subject real quick. Y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy Gangsta Cat. I got the lowdown for the lowdown. And this is where it fucking go down, man. Like, share, subscribe to the page, man. You already know what it is, man. We'll be back in an hour or two, man. You already know. Appreciate everybody rocking with me. But damn, Johnny D, they coming for your ass, man. They coming, bro. Be careful.
Hey, we do this. It's that.
I knew you wasn't ready, nigga.
How you know? How you know?
But I forgot, huh?
Never that. Talk to him.
Never that.
I feel some
Really?
type
I
of
was
way
with
with
it.
things though.
For some reason, I think it's a game to a nigga bring them things out.
Ain't been
If I
that.
got a problem, I'ma let the nigga know.
Nah,
I be
nah.
on a mission, the
What?
nigga shit I already know.
Nah.
I ain't like none of them niggas, I'ma bring it to them though. Time to get it in, my
Yeah.
nigga, I'm coming.
Train
like
to
the
go.
top. I'm the real soldier, the gangster, the nigga, let it
Front
go.
line.
I be outside with them niggas and never fuck.
Let 'em
Nigga
know.
that you ready, nigga, you gon' have to let me know. I run up in your crib
Yeah.
and let about that
Yeah,
freak
three
up.
up.
Talking about you good, nigga, you know how I fucking be.
Never
I be
that.
with them niggas acting like they really never be. Talking about you street nigga, you gon' have to
Stop.
show me.
Shit.
Hit you with that shit you ain't never seen that shit.
Should know.
I'm from Jersey, nigga, the real where you ain't
No,
really at.
exit
Talking about
36.
you
Montclair.
gangsta nigga with
Hollow
a big
crime.
gat. I know a bitch that'll come with a big strap.
gat.
Suck on a nigga, give him neck, you know
Just
all
like
that.
that.
Dog nigga, I been nigga, you know me.
They don't know
I be
that.
outside with niggas and never
Never
go
go
be.
be, they don't
And
go
I'm from
outside.
the hood, Jersey, north side, double clip. Real gangster nigga, you
I
know how
run
this
this
shit can
shit.
really
They on my
be. Used to
shit.
go Z's up to get my whole fit.
Seven
I'm a
dudes.
real nigga, you know how this shit is
The
get.
dude.
But mama fell in love with the dick.
dick.
And supply with the dick. So you know
I
I'ma
give her the
supply
dick.
shit.
Sincere
About
run this
that money
shit.
though. Hey city that I got.
Act Ma
Yeah,
run
fuck
this
me.
shit.
I don't play no games. I'm from
Fort
Jersey.
Worth
yeah,
run
feel
this
me,
shit.
though. Stacking up that money too. I
Jersey
really
run this shit.
Love
Get him.
the way
Get
I
him.
move. She say I'm gangster by the way I do.
She already
Ain't no
know.
time to talking. You know I'ma keep it really true.
Keep it really
Niggas
true.
gon' hate on me for all this shit I really
Fucking
do.
do.
Getting to the money, buying houses. Let's keep
Keep
it
it
cool.
cool.
Nigga wanna stop me. You gon' have to take me on my
I
block.
wish he would.
Ain't nothing like them nigga posted like a mailbox.
Mailbox.
I can bring that new out. I can bring a shotty too. AK the big thing. You know how I'ma really
They
do.
hating up.
A nigga gon' hate cause this bitch be really on my
My
shit.
dick.
She know I'm just God body. She know how this shit get
5%.
I don't play the games they play. She know I'm in the whip, foreign style. You know the shit that they can
keep
never
that
get.
nut
Now she
shit.
love
I
me 'cause
keep
she know
that
how it's
shit.
gonna be.
Beat 'em up.
Sincere, I'm that nigga, one hell of a G.
G.
Play the fourth like I'm that nigga.
V12.
Don't ever fuck with me when I walk up in the bitch. You know
I'm
I'm
one
one
hell
hell
of a G. G.
They gonna always hate on me.
They gon' always hate on me.